would you like President Ramaphosa to do about the situation?
I don't know.
Just seen on the screen.
I don't know. Look, these are articles of the last few days. Death of people.
A death of people.
Death.
Look at this. Death.
Death.
He has printouts. Somebody went and printed this out for him to show in the Oval Office. This is trapped under so much irony. It'd be funny if it weren't completely tragic given the circumstances. I mean, I just listened to the headlines and, 52 Palestinians were killed, just this dawn, since the day started. I mean, I'm sure it's more now. This was eight hours ago or something when that was reported. And at the same time, you have our president making fallacious claims in the Oval Office about a genocide of white people against white people. I mean, it's just crazy. What world do we live in? The president is talking about a genocide, and it's not the genocide of the Palestinians, it's genocide of white people in South Africa, as if that is even real. And what's actually happening is that the black majority of South Africans who have had their land dispossessed from them by the white minority is now demanding to expropriate that property. It just says so much about our world, doesn't it? That the violence against commercial property, corporate property, is deemed a genocide, and it's T-wordism. But the literal genocide and the literal T-wordism that's happening is they're completely silent about. It's just one gaslight after another. It's really quite disgusting. I mean, anytime you have corporate property being threatened by the indigenous majority, of which they are, victims of racial segregation, they're literally ascribing it to be the worst atrocity that humans can commit against other humans. Can you imagine if Donald Trump had a printout of every Palestinian child or woman that was murdered by the IDF and just was showing each page going death, dealing out death cards? I mean, come on. This is ludicrous.
Death. I don't know.
They even got, paper clips on some of these pages. There's a whole packet of information.
But you know that
What does it say? White South African couple. They're victims of racial... Say they're victims... Oh, so they're still alive? White South African couple says they're victims of racial attacks and can't wait to be in Trump's America. Is that death? Is that a genocide, chat? Insane.
White South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all...
The racist laws. Yes, there are racist laws in South Africa against the black majority.
I mean, I'll give these to you. So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this.
He's like, look, I don't know, this propaganda that I cherry-picked out of the news that I would like to now weaponize and politicize.
White South African couples say that they were attacked violently.
They were attacked violently. Racial attacks. Yeah, they're still alive. So they were interviewed and they still have a pulse. Okay, cool. So it's a genocide.
Well, I could do that.
Our government policy.
Look at him. He's a frog. Look at him sitting in this chair. He looks like a frog. He's just like built like a refrigerator or something.
Is completely against what he was saying, even in the parliament. And they're a small minority party, which is allowed to exist in terms of our constitution.
But you do allow them to take land.
No.
You do allow them to take land.
Nobody can
take land. And then when they take the land, they kill the white farmer. And when they kill the white farmer, nothing happens to them.
No.
Nothing happens to them.
There is criminality in our country. People who do get...
Based, if only I know. That's the irony there.
Unfortunately, through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people. And
he's like, I don't recognize those. Those aren't actual crimes.
We have now
the farmers are black. The farmers are not black. I don't say that's good.
Yeah, the land-owning, property-owning elite are not black. You're very much correct there, Donald Trump.
They're bad, but the
how dare they come for agrarian reform? How dare they come to reappropriate what has been stolen from them by white colonizers from Europe? Oh my God, the tyranny.
Farmers are not black.
The farmers are not black, that's right. Oh my God. Yes, they are. But how did these white people get the land in the first place, right?
Okay, so good news. We've gotten our systems worked out. I want to play you a big chunk of
Hey, Julie.
the meeting between the two of them and what kind of started this all off. So bear with us, but this is gonna show you, the viewer, how this kind of fell into or was purposely pushed into a Zelensky-esque confrontation at the White House.
Yeah, let's see it.
What would it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
We have thousands of stories talking about it, and we have documentaries, we have news
People are talking about it, so it must be true.
stories, and that. Is Natalie here? Somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and I would.
Natalie?
I have
Because
to,
Natalie
it has to be
said so.
responded to.
Where's
So
Natalie?
we have, let me see the
Natalie's our printer. She prints out the pages. Natalie, where are you?
articles, please, if you would, and turn the lights down.
Turn the lights
Turn the
down low.
light-
We've got a little PowerPoint presentation I'd like to share with you. This is like if Michael Scott was our president.
Lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you.
It's like, look, here's what we have to show you that your country is guilty of a G word.
There's nothing this parliament can do, with or without you.
Look at that mirror.
Occupy land will require no permission from you, from the president, from no one.
Oh, it's literally, yeah. Do you see videos of dead babies and, bombed out villages, bombed out towns, complete devastation, utter destruction of a civilization in whole or in part, which is what the claim of genocide is supposed to prove and demonstrably show? What is his proof that there is a genocide happening against white people in South Africa? It's a speech given by Malema, one of the head of one of the political parties in South Africa, in a what looks to be a government parliament building, congressional building of sorts. Did he? I mean,
We don't care. We can do whatever you want to.
so some harsh words.
Now, this is very bad. These are burial sites, right?
He's not even in the government. Yeah, he's sort of a auxiliary. I don't really know what. He's obviously political. He's obviously in a political party, but I don't really know too much about the inner workings of the South African delegation, if you will. He has a seat in the House. Okay, so he is part of the government, you could say, but he's not in the governing coalition. Got it. Yeah, he's like one of the parties. He's not. That's why I said he's not the presidential. He's not of the presidential party, but he has a seat in the House. Human rights authorities and credible sources, including the South African Human Rights Commission, Genocide Watch, and fact-checking organizations like Africa Check, have consistently rejected the claim of a genocide against white farmers in South Africa. Yeah, you only hear this uttered by the President of the United States or his Prime Minister Musk.
Right here, burial sites, over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up.
Look at what's his name, Cyril, the actual president of South. This is just so comical, the fact that the president of South Africa is sitting right next to him, and he's like, really? The deadpan. This is what your proof is? I gotta sit through this dumb show?
To pay.
He's not even looking at the video anymore. He's like, this is so stupid. He's like, I'm just gonna watch the president just watch his dumb face as he talks.
Up on a Sunday morning, each one of those white things you see is a cross,
and also every cross has MS-13 written on it. There's
approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers, and those cars aren't driving. They're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed. And it's
what is this, Donald Trump? What is this?
Terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it.
What? You have a fucking full-blown genocide happening in Gaza right now. What do you mean you haven't seen anything quite like it? There's a whole civilization that is laying in ruins right now with just a mass of like limbs and flesh and blood and bricks and rubble, and we're looking at this field with white crosses, and you've never seen anything quite like it? Really? This is a clown world we live in.
Both sides of the road, you have crosses.
Both sides of the road. It's beyond parody at this point. Thank you for the follow, Amy.
Those people were all killed.
Please tell me he's not prioritizing the African issue over Gaza. Yikes. There's something indescribably worse going on right now that he literally has mentioned he has seen videos of. Yeah, right. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the genocide in Gaza is why this administration feels the need to publicly spank the president of South Africa. I don't get it.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President?
Let's see if he's like, let me see if I can debunk this. Have they told you where this is, Mr. President?
No, I'd like to know where that is.
Yeah. Like, we have no idea. This could be in Kansas for all we know. It's just a video. We're showing it to you, so just accept it.
I've never seen.
The South African president has no...
I mean, it's in South Africa. That's
Okay, so Eli, now that we've gotten a lot of the setup and the exposition out of the
This is
way,
insane.
again, I'm going to ask you, what was, I know you're reporting on this today. What was the point of this by the White House? Why are they choosing to do this?
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, you have to scratch your head. I mean, that's pretty much what we've been having to do ever since Trump took office. What is he thinking? Like, what's going on?
Why did they choose to ambush the South African president? Why was Elon Musk there? Do you have any idea?
Well, Elon Musk is South African, and he has he's a direct beneficiary of apartheid South Africa. I think his family still lives there.